Hi everyone, welcome back to Wally's nursing videos. Today we're tackling a fascinating and fundamental topic, genetic control of cell function and inheritance. Genetics lies at the heart of how cells operate, replicate, and pass on traits from one generation to the next. If you've ever wondered how DNA controls cell behavior or how inheritance works, this video is for you. Let's dive in. What is genetic control? Genetic control refers to the regulation of a cell's activities through genes, the functional units of DNA. Genes determine everything from how a cell grows and divides to the proteins it produces. DNA, deoxyribonucleic acid, the molecule that stores genetic information. It's like the cell's blueprint. Genes, segments of DNA that code for specific proteins, which perform most of the cell's functions. Genome, the complete set of an organism's DNA, including all its genes. Catchphrase, genes are the architects, DNA is the blueprint. How does genetic control work? Transcription, DNA is copied into messenger RNA, mRNA in the cell nucleus. Think of mRNA as a courier carrying genetic instructions to the ribosomes. Translation, ribosomes read the mRNA and assemble proteins by linking amino acids in the correct sequence. Protein synthesis. Proteins act as enzymes, structural components, or signaling molecules, enabling the cell to function. Catchphrase, DNA writes the script, ribosomes bring it to life. Regulation of gene expression. Gene expression is tightly regulated to ensure the right proteins are produced at the right time. Epigenetics, modifications to DNA like methylation that turn genes on or off without changing the DNA sequence. Transcription factors, proteins that control the rate at which genes are transcribed. Feedback mechanisms, cells monitor internal and external conditions to adjust gene activity. Example, insulin production increases when blood sugar levels rise, a result of precise genetic regulation. Inheritance, how genes are passed on. Inheritance is the process by which genetic information is transferred from parents to offspring. Mendelian genetics, dominant and recessive traits. Dominant alleles mask recessive alleles. Example, brown eyes, dominant, versus blue eyes, recessive. Chromosomal inheritance. Humans have 23 pairs of chromosomes, including one pair of sex chromosomes, XX or XY. Genes located on chromosomes determine inherited traits. Non-Mendelian inheritance includes incomplete dominance, codominance, and mitochondrial inheritance. Catchphrase, you inherit more than eye color. Your DNA carries the story of your lineage. What happens when genetic control goes wrong? Errors in genetic control can lead to diseases and disorders. Mutations, changes in the DNA sequence that can disrupt protein function. Example, sickle cell anemia is caused by a single-point mutation in the hemoglobin gene. Chromosomal abnormalities, extra or missing chromosomes can lead to conditions like Down syndrome, trisomy 21. Cancer, mutations in genes regulating cell growth can lead to uncontrolled cell division. Applications of genetic knowledge. Understanding genetic control has transformed medicine and healthcare. Gene therapy, correcting defective genes to treat inherited diseases. Personalized medicine, using genetic information to tailor treatments to individual patients. CRISPR technology, a groundbreaking tool that allows precise editing of DNA sequences. Catchphrase, the future of medicine is in your DNA. Key takeaways for nurses and students. Genetic control governs everything a cell does, from its growth to its function. Inheritance explains how traits are passed from one generation to the next. Advances in genetics like gene therapy and CRISPR are revolutionizing healthcare. Understanding the basics of genetics helps nurses provide better care and education to patients, especially when explaining genetic conditions. Thanks for joining us on this deep dive into genetic control of cell function and inheritance. By understanding how DNA, genes, and inheritance work, you're unlocking the secrets to life at the cellular level. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up, share it with your classmates, and subscribe to Wally's nursing videos for more amazing content. Until next time, stay curious and keep learning.